Ketanji Brown Jackson's rhetoric has also raised eyebrows for her slashing dissents. Most notably was her dissent in June when the court stripped lower court judges the power to impose nationwide court orders, which is a big one too. Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote the major dissent, but Jackson issued a searing dissent for herself alone, in which she accused the majority of creating a zone of lawlessness within which the executive has the prerogative to take or leave the law as it wishes. And she is 100,000% correct. That is exactly how this is playing out, as we've seen. That this is 100,000% correct. Her opinion, in turn, prompted an uncharacteristic rebuke from Amy Coney Barrett. Okay, sure. The author of the opinion, who replied, "We will not dwell on Justice Jackson's argument, which is at odds with more than 2 centuries worth of precedent, not to mention the Constitution itself." So let's just like drop the let's just drop the pretense that you now all of a sudden care about precedent. So please, let's just start there. Not to mention the Constitution itself. In fact, I would argue that it's the opposite. Your decisions, your colleagues, and the majority decision is at odds with the Constitution. I mean, separation of powers. Hello? All of this will continue to play out at a time when the court's approval ratings continue to sink to negative territory. Yeah. And to think that a while ago, I can't even remember the date when this article came out, but a while ago, the Chief Justice had the gall to complain about people having a bad opinion of the Supreme Court. Ultimately, says William Bott, a professor at the University of Chicago Law School, the question is whether the court can convince the country that it would be exercising its discretion the same way if it were Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. No way. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. Zero. Okay, there is nothing. The court's credibility is done. Okay, the court's credibility as an institution is done.